Are you wondering what's the best 10 keyless keyboard for this year? If so, stay tuned, because by the end of this short video, you'll know exactly which one to choose. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell to get the latest product reviews from the channel. At number 3 is the SteelSeries Apex M750 TKL keyboard. The Apex M750 is a compact 10 keyless gaming keyboard engineered without compromise, with QX2 mechanical switches and real-time Discord and in-game notifications. Design-wise, it has a lovely weight to it without being too bulky and feels sturdy and nice, as well as the fact it looks relatively slick and clean with its black aluminum finish. On each side of the keyboard, it has a triangle shape which slims and curves slightly down towards the front of the keyboard. Inside each edge is a black aluminum plate with silver bevel edges. Design is important for a cool-looking setup, and this keyboard doesn't disappoint. The bottom of the keyboard is pretty standard, although instead of feet tabs which pull out, the Apex M750 TKL features a pair of removable rubber feet at the back. The installed feet offer a lower profile, while the extra set that is included raises the back of the keyboard up more for a more angled approach, so you can find what works best for you. The M750 TKL Mechanical Keyboard is super simple to set up, being as simple as plugging it into any USB port on your computer. You can control the key lights and backlight without any special software required, which is nice if you're a no-fuss type of person. Onto the switches on this keyboard, the M750 uses custom SteelSeries QX2 linear switches, which deliver a smooth linear keystroke, which gives you excellent gaming experience. I also like the UV-coated keycaps because they offer better strength than the ABS keycaps and are not likely to fade or lose their texture. And as a result, the keys are definitely nice and clicky and have a quick reaction time. Whether typing or in-game, keys are quick to register, and there was no noticeable lag between key press and action, even when using macro-assigned keys. When it comes down to customization, the SteelSeries engine software comes with a lot of winning features, which enables you to configure tasks such as polling rate, and key rollover toggle, and key repeat should you wish to use them. At number 2 is the Razer Black Widow Lite. The Razer Black Widow keyboard is probably Razer's best-known gaming keyboard, and now it's getting a more professional-focused version with the Black Widow Lite. The Black Widow Lite is a small tenless keyboard weighing just 1.45 pounds and designed for office-based workers who spend most of their working hours typing on a keyboard. It blends the fast responsiveness of gaming with toned-down features that make the Black Widow Lite more suitable for an office environment. Like most keyboards, the Black Widow Lite has 2 retractable feet at its base to prop the keyboard at a slanted angle for a better typing experience. The Razer Lite uses Razer's proprietary orange switches, which are tactile and reasonably quiet, much like Cherry MX Browns. After a brief redesign, they're a little less stiff and more responsive than before. Also, they're more comfortable, robust switches, which are miles ahead of mere membrane models. The switches also have an expected lifespan of 80 million key presses, which is pretty impressive. You probably will change a few jobs within the lifespan of this keyboard. And while the main focus of the Black Widow Lite is on work, it'll do just fine when gaming, which is why it made the cut in this list. The keys are fully programmable with macros, and there's a built-in gaming mode that disables the Windows key and Alt+Tab keyboard combination, so you don't unwittingly switch out of your game at a vital moment. It has a 10-key rollover with anti-ghosting technology, so all your key presses will be registered, even when you press all the keys at the same time. Ideal for frantic games like Fortnite that requires lots of complex key presses. You can also rebind the keys, assign macros, and set up shortcuts using the Razer Synapse 3.0 software. At number 1 is the Red Dragon K552 keyboard. The Red Dragon K552 is not a name synonymous with gaming glory and may raise a few eyebrows. Red Dragon is a relatively new player in the market, but they offer a range of reliable models that are sure to attract even the most faithful of brand-conscious gamers. Design-wise, the Red Dragon isn't your average gaming keyboard. Not only is it extremely over-engineered and created to take a beating, but it also boasts great ergonomics and a space-saving design that delivers a true flowing gaming experience. No matter how long you type or how intense your gaming requirements are, you are always comfortable. The keyboard utilizes heavy-duty metal made of aircraft-grade aluminum with an ABS construction, and the keycaps are double injection molded. And let's not forget to mention that the whole keyboard is splash-resistant and that it uses gold-plated USB connectors. Therefore, the whole keyboard is practically built to near military requirements, which is pretty impressive. Moving on, this K552 keyboard offers conflict-free keys with 100% anti-ghosting and a high polling rate. This, coupled with the use of custom mechanical keys, gives it excellent responsiveness and gaming abilities. Let's now focus on the mechanical switches, since that's the main thing that sets the Redragon K552 apart from other budget keyboards. In terms of look and feel, the switches are almost identical to those sported by the EagleTech KG010. These are custom switches designed by Redragon themselves and are supposed to be similar to Cherry Blue. And for what it's worth, I'd agree and say that's about right. There are perhaps subtle differences between the two, but both have the distinct audible click and the slight tactile feedback that accompanies it. Moreover, you get a total of 12 multimedia controls that are set across the 12 function keys and are activated by hitting the function or FN key.